Hello everyone, I'm Bhavna Sharma, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Gemtech, Greater Noida. In entrepreneurship development, today we are going to discuss on the topic social responsibility. Social responsibility is an obligation to pursue those policies or to make those decisions, to follow those lines of action which are desirable in terms of objectives and values of our society. Social responsibility means obligation to act in a manner which will serve the best interest of the society. Social obligation of business is different from legal obligation. Legal obligation is fulfilled by only compliance with the provision of law. But social obligation is voluntary efforts on the part of business to contribute to society. So social responsibility means concern for the welfare of society. So business is obliged to act within objectives and values of society. A business is a social unit. It uses society's resources. It produces goods and services for which society is ultimate consumer. So a business owes its existence to the society. So it is necessary that a business should operate within the overall parameters which is determined by the society. Now let's discuss on the arguments which is in favor of social responsibility. First is that business belongs to society. It argues that a business is a part of society. So a businessman must consider it to be their duty to satisfy the needs of society. Social improvements may be brought by developing educational institutions or pollution control or upliftment of backward people. Now next is long-term interest of business. Now it is the interest of business to fulfill the demands of the society. People who have good environment, education, opportunities make better employees, customers, and neighbors for the business. Next argument is fear of government intervention. Now, in case business fails to respond to social needs, government may force business to discharge social obligations through legislation. So this will reduce the freedom and flexibility of business. So it is in the interest of business to voluntarily fulfill its obligation to the society. Next is public image. A business can develop credibility with the public by responding to the society's demands. So good public opinion is precondition for success of any business. So a businessman must show concern for social obligation. Next is moral justification. Every business uses capital, physical resources, human resource of the society. So it depends on society for disposal of goods and services. Business make use of various common facilities provided by society like roads, power, water supply. So it is the moral responsibility of business to contribute to well-being of society. And last is consumers' consciousness. These days, consumers are very well informed. They expect higher quality products at reasonable rates. If they do not get fair treatment from business, they will organize themselves and compel the business to assume its social responsibility. Now, next topic is arguments against social responsibility. Some people argue that a business is an economic entity and it should follow only the economic objectives. So it should not devote itself to social objectives. So if it spends on social obligation, its profitability will go down. So these are some of the arguments against social responsibility. First is relation between profit and responsibility. Profit comes first and responsibility comes later. So before committing any cost towards social cause, and a business has to make sure that it has sufficient profits to meet the obligation. Now, no enterprise can take up social cause unless its cost is known and cost is within the range of the profits. Next is it is difficult to estimate the positive impact. So enterprise may commit its funds to social cause, which may generate better feeling or good thinking about a business. But what impact these positive thinking in minds of people may lead to is difficult to ascertain. So, cost of the social responsibility may or may not always bring positive results for an enterprise. Next is compliance of law. The social sentiments, value system, or ethics, they are the pure things and they are not binding on a business. So, only obligation is that complying with laws are made. So, it is sufficient for business if they abide by laws which they operate in. So, business has no responsibility other than the compliance of law. Next argument is extent of responsibility. Business can be socially responsible only to the extent of contractual obligation it owes. So the scope and definition of the social responsibility is so large that society try to relate all negative impacts on them. So business owe just only such responsibilities that relate to them. Next point is role of society in safeguarding its interest. Society must create its own safeguards. There is no system which may compensate the business for harmful effects of social decisions. Only making business liable for all ill effects on society is not the solution. And last is complex ethical issues. Ethical issues and value system of society is so complex that there is no anonymity as to the scope and extent of the social responsibility. So it becomes really difficult for business to understand the social concern in the manner it perceives. Next topic is types of social responsibility. There are mainly four types of social responsibility. One is economic responsibility, legal responsibility, ethical responsibility, and discretionary responsibility. Economic responsibility means a business is an economic activity. So, therefore, the primary responsibility of business is economic. So, it should produce goods and services as per the needs of society. So, there is no dispute regarding the economic responsibility of business. So, economic responsibilities includes to advance the economic interest of the investors, to use the resources efficiently, to generate the internal funds for investment in business. Next is legal responsibility. Every business should carry on its business as per law. So government has enacted various laws, various regulations in the interest of the business. And the businessmen are required to behave as a socially responsibility citizen. They have to abide the rules and regulations. Like they have to follow the labor laws or other laws. They have to pay taxes on time. They have to cooperate with government in achieving the socio-economic objectives. They should provide necessary information required by government. Now, next is ethical responsibility. Now, it is responsibility of business in interest of imposed by society. It is not law. So, business may or may not honor ethical responsibility. Like they should follow the fair trade practices. They should provide the products at reasonable price, good quality products. They should safeguard the interest of consumers and workers, employees. They should take anti-pollution steps. And last is discretionary responsibility. Means purely voluntary for the business to assume this responsibility, like providing donation to charitable institutions or education institutions, helping the flood victims or earthquake victims. So discretionary responsibility means discretion of the business. Now, next are the major areas of social responsibility. These are the major areas that we are going to discuss one by one. That is honoring the contractual commitment. Entrepreneurs enter into contracts with customers, with suppliers, with banks for supplying goods and services. So, such contracts may be written or unwritten. So it is the social responsibility of entrepreneur to fulfill all the commitments under the various contracts. Next is concern for environment, for ecology. Now, ecological imbalance or environmental pollution, they are the main topics nowadays. So, ecological balance is being disturbed by deforestation, by soil erosion, or excessive use of natural resources. Environment pollution is caused by injection of harmful substance into environment. So entrepreneurs should take the responsibility to keep pollution under control, to provide devices to prevent the polluting materials from affecting the public health. They are required to discipline themselves, not to indulge in any activity that degrade the environment. Next is the concern for the consumers. Customer satisfaction is the main purpose of all economic activity. So, offering the better product at lowest possible price. There should not be adulteration of goods. Poor quality of product should not be provided. So, there should not be any dishonest advertisement. Handling the customer's grievance quickly, ensuring regular supply of goods, providing prompt and adequate services, ensuring the advertisements are issued are truthful, follow fair trade practices. Next is concern for workers, employees. Now, their cooperation must be achieved for realization of business objectives. So, one should pay reasonable wages, salaries to their employees, provide good working conditions to them, provide other benefits like medical facilities or housing facilities, insurance cover, retirement benefits. Next is the concern for community, towards the local community, towards general public, to work for the improvement of local environment, to provide for welfare of local community, to ensure safety of local surroundings, to take steps against various types of pollution, to ensure efficient use of natural resources, to generate employment opportunities, to improve the quality of life of people. Next is obligation towards suppliers. Now, entrepreneurs get supplies of materials on credit from suppliers. They get loans from banks, from financial institutions. So, they have the responsibility towards suppliers also. So, they should make payments to suppliers on time, ensure transparency in dealing with them, ensure timely payment of interest as well as principal to the lending institution. Next is statutory obligation. They have statutory obligation. They have to abide by the laws. They have to pay taxes on time. They should avoid corrupting the government employees. They should encourage fair trade practices. They should adopt fair dealings in foreign trade. They should follow all the labor laws. So these are the major areas of the social responsibility. So in this lecture, we have discussed the major topic, that is social responsibility of the business or the entrepreneur, responsibility of a business towards its society. Thank you. That's all for today.